Hello viewers and welcome to a brand new episode of Trashtalk on Heavy Gear 4th edition, a series where I talk about the various gears and vehicles you can pilot and drive around in the Heavy Gear universe. In this episode, I will be talking about the Black Talon gears and striders, part 2. Moving onwards to priority level 7, you get Raptor, Dark Hyena, and Caracara. Let's save the best for the last. Raptor is another one of the Claw series gear, so thus far we have Eagle, Owl, Raven, and Raptor. That's definitely a bird. The Raptor was originally the Myrmidon, and like the rest of the Claw series, is decently fast and mobile with jetpack, and with 8 armor, this is one lightning bruiser. While it has less firepower than the Myrmidon, probably to get all that speed and mobility, it still has a lot of weapons. In just about every single variant, you can expect a medium rocket pack, medium anti-personnel rocket pack, and a heavy Panzerfaust, so you are not lacking in short-ranged firepower. This gear also surprisingly has Brawler 1, so it can actually melee something decently with its medium combat weapon. And on its right hand, it has its big guns, whether that's the original heavy rotary cannon, medium particle accelerator, precise heavy bazooka, heavy rotary laser, heavy rifle, or a medium pulse laser. The most dangerous thing of all is probably its advanced control system, meaning it can use all the weapons it has even better, plus the fact that it has +1 in gunnery too. It's one dangerous close-ranged fire support gear. The Dark Hyena is simply a hyena with stealth, and can also be thrown out of an airplane now, which is very funny because its much heavier Peace River counterpart can do that before even getting dark conversion. What that means is simple: this speedy strider can now have an easier time firing its weapons accurately up close by utilizing its stealth system, just plain making it better. And then there's the Caracara. Yes, right now, this thing has no art in the 4E book. It is in fact so early in development that it's only a while ago that the actual model of it finally existed, and yes, this thing is the Spec Ops version of the Cataphract that now has stealth and can be deployed from aircraft and in space. Even more ridiculously, this thing has hover SMS so it can just skip over more ground obstacle, if its internal jetpack didn't solve that already. Unfortunately, to jump anywhere remotely good, it only has 9 armor instead of 10 like the standard Cataphract, so it's only just as tough as the goddamn Kodiak. This strider also has 0 stat across the board, meaning this thing is as agile as a hunter, something that's about 9 or 10 times lighter, which is nuts. In terms of weapons, the Caracara has a similar loadout to the Cataphract, just with heavier machine gun, and LATM instead of field mortar. The equipment is where it gets kinda confusing, because somehow, this thing is easier to maintain than the base Cataphract. It also doesn't have shield or Brawler 2, so using that big blade is even more risky now. But it also has early warning system, which is insane for something this big. This is very confusing, because the optional 3.1 companion book for Heavy Gear Blitz, which is way newer than the current version of Heavy Gear 4E, has Caracara being an almost entirely different thing, plus some additional toys. I think right now what's happening is that during development of 4E, the stats for Caracara is still undecided, and it's only just getting finalized decision for it right now, so expect some major changes for it soon. Whichever the case is, the Caracara is still one dangerous as hell gear strider, mostly due to its stealth system. Also, more terrifyingly, remember, this thing is designed to fight in space, and in the Heavy Gear Blitz companion supplement, this thing can be equipped with the Zeus pack to give it even more big fucking guns to fight capital ships with. The pack also grants VTOL trait, meaning this thing can fly in the bloody atmosphere. This thing doesn't look like the Gundam, it is the goddamn Gundam. Anyway, we are moving on to priority level 8. The final level, you will get Dark Coyote, Dark Kodiak, and Vulture. The Dark Coyote is just Spec Ops version of the Coyote, now with the addition of stealth, but also got its recon sensor removed, and is also much tougher with 10 armor, making it the tank for the Black Talon if they ever need one for their operation. It's just a reliable workhorse. The Dark Kodiak is the dark version of the Kodiak, and is even meaner than the original. Its stats is practically the same speed, armor, gunnery, but everything over here has been improved. Almost every variant still has a medium rocket pack, precise light ATM that's sometimes switched out for guided mortar or artillery rocket, and linked HMG, but on its hands, it has a much longer medium vibro blade, and an arsenal of really big guns. As a reminder, the original Kodiak has a handheld medium particle accelerator, the same weapon used by CEF light hover tank as their main cannon, with their medium tank using heavy ones. The first Dark Kodiak variant has an Apex heavy particle accelerator, meaning this thing has more firepower than a tank that's 4 times its weight. It can also wield a precise heavy rotary, precise heavy bazooka, or precise heavy anti-air cannon to tell aircrafts to get out of the way, and much like the original Kodiak, the Dark Kodiak also has advanced control system, so it is just completely insane. Finally, there's the Vulture, the last of the Claw series. This was the Agamemnon, and you can see why by its big ass gun. Its stat is practically the same as the Agamemnon, just that it now has jetpack to jump and is stealth and also has advanced control system instead of quick response system now. Much like the original, the Vulture has medium rocket pack, medium guided mortar, and a chest-mounted medium frag cannon, so it's dangerous at a distance or up close. For its handheld weapons, its little vibro knife is switched out for a really big stick, and its gun got even bigger. Every single thing it has precise, whether that's a railgun, field gun, or bazooka. The guided mortar can be switched out for anti-tank missile too, just for more hole-punching capability. In essence, the Vulture is here to murder everything at a distance or behind a cover, but just because it likes to do that, it doesn't mean it isn't dangerous at all at close range. And that's about it on Black Talon, an entire faction of infiltrators with overpowered and ridiculous equipments. Next episode, we gonna be moving out of Terra Nova. Anyway, that's all for now, and I will see you all next time. Hello there, if you like this video, please subscribe and click that notification bell button. If you want to see the videos early as well as further support my channel, you can join in my Patreon page, or buy me some coffee, links in the description. Anyway, have a nice day.